Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Tazadah coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully elect. Before I do that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Akim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity and diligence. All right, man, the topic of the lesson is the generation of the Lord, because the generation of the Lord here is back, man, and coming back in these latter days. You know, the generation of the Lord which seek after righteousness, right, and the things that please the Lord, that is considered the generation of the Lord, right? 2/3 of our nation, you know, which is the Israelites, you know, 2/3 of our nation, they seek after Baal, right? They seek after the you know, the things of this world. They seek after, you know, the so-called white man and his philosophies, right? The powers that are in rulership right now, they seek after our oppressors, you know, folliness, right? But the generation of the Lord is going to be seeking after the Lord here in these latter days, man, because the simple fact that the Lord is coming to deliver what? His children, man, right? And you got, you know, his men, right? And you got some Akwat, some sisters that believe in Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and they, you know, Lord willing, they're going to be delivered too, man, because you're going to have women that's going to be saved through childbearing, right? So, you know, that's going to be consist of the generation of the Lord. Really, you know, the 144 consists of the generation of the Lord, and you got the elect with over the 1/3 with that, which consists of the elect, you know. So I'm gonna grab a few scriptures. Lord willing, is edifying. Let's see. Let's go to Psalms 20. No, not the second chapter. Psalms 22nd chapter. Oh wait. Matter of fact, let me share my screen. Let me see which one. All right. All right. Let's go to Psalms 22nd chapter. Let me make sure this thing is showing out here. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, this is Psalms 22 and 9. It says, "But thou art he that took me out of the womb," right? "Thou didst make me hope when I was upon my mother's breast. I was cast upon thee from the womb. Thou art my power from my mother's belly." You see? So, you know, hey, it's gonna be the generation of the Lord that's gonna be what sanctified from the womb, man, right? Because let's read this in the NLT. It says, this is verse 9. It says, "Yet you brought me safely from my mother's womb and led me to trust you at my mother's breast." So as my mother's breast. So, you know, as a baby, it was already ordained for, you know, this brother to follow the Lord, man, which is, you know, which is liking this into the men of the Lord. So at when, you know, Lord willing, I'm of, you know, of that number, you're gonna have men that that's gonna be ordained, you know, from the womb to serve the Lord, man. You know, first going to be in that Gentile mind state, but then they're going to understand who they are, wake them up whatever time, appointed time that is, and then, you know, come into repentance under the umbrella of humility and serve the Lord with all truth and sincerity. Verse 10, "I was thrust into your arms at my birth. You have given me my power from the moment I was born." You see? To serve the Lord, man, because what it says in Jeremiah. Say what? Let's see. Let me go back. Look, I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, "I knew you before I check it out. I'm gonna start at 4. The Lord gave me this message. I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb." You see, before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. You see, now let's read this in the KJV. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest out the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Now let's go back. You see? Check it out. Back in verse 22, it says, verse 10, it says, I was thrust in your arms at my birth. You have been my power from the moment I was born. Right? And so that's the men of the Lord, man, that's here in these latter days, that's waking up, man. You know, because contrary to popular belief, man, hey, we are back, man. The nation of Israel is back, man. You know? So, you know, it's just, hey, here in these latter days, man, it's the generation of the Lord that's coming back, you know, for us to do what? The bidding of the Father. Okay? Because that's our whole purpose on the planet Earth, man. You know? Our whole purpose on the planet Earth is to do what? To serve the Lord. Because when we hear this word of the Lord, it put us what? In remembrance. Right? Like in the book of Jude, let's go. Jude 1:5, it says, Therefore I will put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this. Right? Because, you know, when we woke up at the appointed time we were supposed to wake up, but it was already ordained for us to wake up at that certain point in time. So whatever time that was, the Lord put us in remembrance, man, to know, hey, man, I'm an Israelite. And like in the book of Baruch, it says, in their land of captivity, they shall remember themselves. Right? And it's only talking about the elect, man, because the elect gonna remember themselves and serve the Lord. Now you have guys that remember themselves, that call themselves Israelites, but they going completely off, right? So it's not talking about them. It's talking about the ones that serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, man, with the true doctrine of the Lord. It says, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterwards destroying them that believe not. And that's coming again, man. The Lord is going to destroy those that believe not, man. He's going to destroy them that did what, man? That went off after their own lust, man. You know, for filthy lucre's sake, man. For clout, you know, for to be noticed, to try to make this, you know, this Hebrew Israelite thing into, you know, equated with hip hop and fashion and whatnot. The Lord not dealing with nobody like that, man. He's dealing with those men that's serving him in truth and sincerity, man. So he put them in remembrance of what? As the days of old, man. Because didn't it say, let's see, walk ye in it? Yeah, this is Isaiah 30:21. It says, thy ears shall hear the word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. And when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left. Right? So we walk in the ways of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Because we're put in remembrance. And didn't it say that in let's see, 1 Peter's, let's see, 1 Peter's 2. Let's try that. Let's try 1 Peter's 2 and see the generation of the Lord. And see, this is what it is. This is the generation of the Lord. But check it out. This is I'm gonna start at 9. It says, but ye are a chosen generation. You see, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth praises unto him who had called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, man. So that generation is going to be what? The elect, man. That chosen generation is the elect. And you got to understand, all Israel ain't Israel. Yeah, we Israelites, but all Israel ain't Israel. So you're going to have a chosen generation that's going to be peculiar unto the Lord. There's going to be a royal priesthood unto the Lord that's going to come out of darkness into the light, man. You see? That chosen generation. All right? Let's go to Psalms 24. Let's see, 3 and 6. All right, so let's go to Psalms 24. All right, let's read at verse 3. It says, who shall ascend into the hill of Yahweh, or who shall stand in his holy place? He he that had clean hands and a pure heart, who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive the blessing from Yahweh and righteousness from the power of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob. So you got to be of the lineage and line. You got to be of the lineage of Jacob to be part of that generation to even seek the Lord, man. That's cold, bro. You see? Because you here in these latter days, man, you're gonna like we are made a eunuch. You know, those that generation is a eunuch unto the Lord, man. Which I believe I wanna let's see, I think that's in Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of, I'm gonna get it on here. Wisdom of Solomon, 3rd chapter. Let's see. And that eunuch is gonna consist of, you know, a generation, man. The 3rd chapter. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3:14. It says, and blessed is the eunuch which with his hands hath wrought no iniquity, nor imagined wicked things against the Most High. For unto him shall be given a special gift of faith and inheritance in the temple of the Lord, more acceptable to his mind, man. You see, and we're inspiring and laboring to be that eunuch, man. Okay? To what? To enter into our rest, man. You know, to receive that crown. You know, from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So I'm going to read it again. It says, blessed is that eunuch. Right? You got eunuchs that were, and when you're dealing with this eunuch, it's talking about, you know, that man that you know, cast off the ways of the world, man. Right? Okay? And you also got eunuchs that were man-made eunuchs that were like, you had their rod cut off to be in the king's harem. Right? So he would have no desire to that woman. Okay, you have men that was born to be eunuchs. You see, right? And then like now, you have men that were born to be eunuchs from the womb to serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, but we all at one point, because you got to read this. It says, blessed is the eunuch blessed is the eunuch which with his hands had wrought no iniquity. Now, you know, we all have done iniquity. We all have went off, man. But that's where it comes from when the Lord says repent, man. That's where we get the mercies of David, you know. That's where the mercy from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai comes in. That's why he says that he's long suffering, right? Because the same man, this same eunuch once was in the Gentile mind state, probably celebrating Christmas, Easter, you know, all these things, right? It says, for unto him shall be given a special gift of faith, because faith is a gift, man. You know, a lot of people holler at these Christians. These guys holler about they have faith. Well, hey, hey, the time coming where you that faith that you holler about, it's gonna be tested, man. Right? You know, it's gonna be tested on a high scale. You know, and I'm not talking about just Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be, you're gonna be tested. Your Lord is gonna be trying your ass right now. Right? Faith is not gonna come. You're not gonna get an upload of faith in Jacob's trouble. You know, which, let me say this, faith will be increased in Jacob's trouble also. But to sit up here and think that, you know, that in Jacob's trouble, that's when you're gonna get all the faith that you need, you're going off. You know, because right now is where like you gotta, before game day you gotta practice, right? You see, and that's what this is, man. You know, we rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord, man. And you got to understand, a rehearsing the righteous acts is applying faith to your everyday life. Okay? So that generation of the Lord is going to be applying that gift of faith to everything that they do, man. Right? In the situations that they're in. Say, brother, lacking in money. You know, the Lord's going to what? He's going to apply that. He's going to apply that faith, man. Right, that the Lord is going to what? Take care of me. Why? Because the thing is that when you read these scriptures, the Lord said he never seen the righteous seed forsaken or begging for bread. So you have to have faith that the Lord is going to do what he says. Doesn't matter how close it come down to. The Lord has said he's going to deliver you, man. You see? Let's go back to that. To Psalms 6. Yeah. So it says, this is the generation of them that seek him and that seek thy face, O Jacob, man. So you're going to have the generation of the Lord here in these latter days seeking the Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because, you know, men of the Lord, take heed to these scriptures. Because when you read Isaiah 55:6, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near, and he is nigh. You can find the Lord now, because you have, you know, brothers are still uploading videos. The prophets are on the street corners, right? You can get this knowledge, man, because it's going to come a point in time where the famine of the word, is going to hit you people hard, man, because you're going to need the word for the things that's going to be going on the planet Earth. You're going to need the word of the Lord, man, to sustain you. But at the same time, whenever the word was going out, you said, not at all the Lord's counsel, which makes you the generation of the wicked, right? You're doing the lust of your father. He was a murderer from the beginning, man. Oh, ye vipers. You see? Just paraphrasing scriptures. I put a whole bunch of scriptures together, but, you know, brothers know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this right quick. This is Revelations 4:4. It says, these are they which have not defiled with women. You see, and that's not talking about actual women, man, right? Well, I'm going to read this, verse 3. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, right? And that's this doctrine, man, right? That no man can learn that song but the 144,000, that generation of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, that we have this knowledge, man. Here in these latter days, man, here in this time, man, and you gotta thank the Lord every day, man, that he gave you the eyesight to see. He gave you the eyesight to see. It say, which were redeemed from the earth, man. You see, which were redeemed by what? The spirit and power of the Lord, man. Verse 4, these are they which were not defiled with women. That's not talking about actual women. When you go to Proverbs, the 2nd chapter, it tells you what that woman is. It's philosophies, all right, that carry you away off, man, okay? For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. You see, and that's what we inspire to be, man. The church of first fruits, man. To the Lord, man, and to the Lamb, to Yahweh and to Yahweh Shai, man. You see, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. You see, because what didn't the scripture say? Let's see, Psalms. I think it's 130. 130, mark iniquities. Yeah. What is it? No, that's not it. Let me try. I know that's a precept to what I want. See, 32. Kind. This is Psalms 32:1. It says, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man whom Yahweh imputed not iniquity, in whose spirit there is no guile. Man, we just read that in Revelations. Let's go back to that. Lord say, blessed is whose, I'm going to read it. It says, blessed is the man whom the Lord imputed. So like, blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputed not iniquity. Let's read that in the NLT. The fuck? Oh, I must have typed that in. It says, yes, what joy for those whose record of the Lord has cleared of guilt, whose lives are the lives of complete honesty. You see, blessed is that man, and that's those same men in Revelations 14. Look, I'll read it in there too on the Revelations. It says they have kept themselves as pure as virgins. It has kept themselves as pure as virgins, undefiled, right? Don't have the westernized philosophies in us. Okay, Lord willing, I'm of that number. Following the Lamb wherever so he go, they have been purchased from among the people on the earth as special offerings unto Yahweh, man, and to the Lamb, man. Right? So let's read in the KJV again. It says, these are they that which will not defile with women, for they are virgins. These are they that which follow the Lamb wherever so he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High, and to the Lamb. And in their mouth they were found no guile. Remember in Psalm 32, right? For they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. Now, why are they without fault before the throne of the Most High? It's because they're the generation of the Lord. And when you read Romans 8, it says, there is therefore now no condemnation unto them which are in Hamashiach Yahushai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. You see? For the law of the Spirit of life in Hamashiach Yahushai had made me free from the law of sin and death, man. And that's why, hey, bro, we are saved by faith, man. Right? That's why it's not about the law, because if we were to deal with the law would what? It would condemn us, and it would put, we would be put to death, man. So for the law of the Spirit of life in Hamashiach, that's how we are saved, and that's how we have no condemnation, man. For all that are born in Yahushai, man. You know, I believe that's written in a place, 1 John 3. This is 1 John 3:9. It says, whosoever is born of the Most High doeth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin, because he is born of the Most High, man. Because the Most High imputed their sins through what? The mercies of David, man. All right, because the elect is gonna always become pure before the Most High, man. All right, because they were what? They were chosen from the foundation of the earth, man. Let's see, chosen foundation. This is Ephesians 1:4. According as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy, set apart, and without blame before him in love. You see, having predestinated us to the adoption of children by Yahushua Mashiach to himself, according to the good pleasures of his will. To praise the glory of his grace, wherein he had made us acceptable in the beloved, in whom we have redemption through his blood and forgiveness of his sins according to the riches of his grace. Right? And that's through Yahushua, man, because Yahushua, and that's what that, bro, what, man? Open the door. And that's what John 3:16 is about, man. This is John 3:16. Christians love to pull out. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life, man. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him may be saved, man. And that world is talking about the generation of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. You see? So Lord willing, man, hey, I'm of that number, man. And all you brothers that's pushing the truth throughout the four quarters of the earth in all truth, sincerity, and diligence. Hey, man, open the door, man. What? Lock you. Well, no, man, I think that was it, man. So look, man, that's all I had on it. With that, Lord willing, this is edifying to the hopefully elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Akim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth in all truth, sincerity, and diligence. Shalom.